Welcome to Game Related Podcast. It's the second one. We have Jamie,
Nick, Reese.
We're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to start off with mobile gaming. Do you think it's a valid platform?
It's a phone.
It is a phone.
It's a phone.
It is a phone. Well,
it keeps you entertained.
What do you think? This is Jamie.
It's
That's Jamie too.
I think it depends on the game, you know.
So
none of this Flappy Bird shit.
So
like I'm talking about you talking about full blown games here.
Well,
like
most people, like when they're playing games, they don't have a lot of time. I think that's why Angry Birds is so
but Angry Birds is now on disc as well.
Angry Birds is now on disc because it was so popular on phones because it's just
Plug
so
in.
accessible. Plug in. Come on, Rovio.
Yeah, they're putting like 69p games on a console and asking for like 25 quid.
Yeah, that's just like
that's a bit too much.
That's the way to do it. How much is Rayman Origins? And that's on the phone for free.
I hate Rayman.
Or something like that. It's on Android.
Why am I not downloading that?
Yeah, you just tap. I don't
Hold
know.
on.
Yeah.
I need to go and double check this. You guys keep talking.
No,
I'll
you
check
don't
it.
probably need to double check.
I want to see this.
Whoops, that's all.
If I can get it for free, I will have this. I mean, I was going to buy it on the Xbone.
Yeah, but you got to think as well with the the Amazon Fire thing that's like the Apple TV. That does mobile games as well. So you can buy like Minecraft Pocket Edition on that plays on like a 32-inch TV.
Yeah, but we all know Pocket Edition is a pile of wank.
Yeah, just a bit.
It's just so bad.
I'm just going to go out there and Minecraft's part of wank.
You've just destroyed half of the internet.
Yeah, I have. It's
half
blown up.
Half of YouTube is annoyed.
You've now destroyed half of
To
my
be fair, I
fucking
had to
future
block
content.
comments for a couple of days.
Google's gonna ban us.
To be fair, I've only played once.
For my defence, I like Minecraft. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Don't shout at me.
Let's get this price label off.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm not sure how cheap we are.
I play Lego games. I'm quite happy with that. It's the same thing, right?
No.
Both building blocks.
No.
I've seen grown men be very scared of Minecraft. That's
I
what
am probably, it's the most scariest game I've ever played. There's nothing like spending hours mining resources and stuff like that to build a fucking kick-ass house, and then all you hear is tss, bang!
What, creeper? Was it creeper or was
That's
it
a creeper. That's a creeper. That's a green, I'm not going to swear, but it's a green fuck.
Okay, that's
Hey,
what
Okay,
I'm
right. Would you say it deserves to actually be on a mobile though? Minecraft. Like, is there any point of it actually being on a mobile, considering it will kill your battery if you're actually out?
I think it could be better on the phone.
No,
I think
there's no power to it.
Okay, from what I've just brought up on my screen, do you guys think this would deserve
Farmville?
to be?
Take a screenshot of it. Take a screenshot of it.
I can't be dealing with
We'll show this a thing.
Farmville, Candy Crush. Help me out here.
No,
I don't need to. I know
No,
that.
this is funny.
Candy something splash. I've seen that pop up on my Facebook recently.
Okay, so you've got that kind of minimalistic kind of style of mobile gaming, and then you've got things like Hearthstone have just come out on an iOS device.
And Infinity
it's
Blade.
Infinity
That was
Blade. Oh my
brilliant.
god, yeah.
Massive games.
But the one game that should stay mobile and always will be Tetris. That should stay
Tetris!
mobile.
Yeah, I've
Or
got that
have
one,
a full blown unreleased with like a character hero, Tetris Man or something.
I remember
They've got Tetris Blitz at the moment, haven't they?
Yeah.
I played that for a while, but
Oh
then
my
it gets to
God.
a point where
Product placement.
you have to pay for
Sponsor.
Cheers, Steve. I remember I went to Heart of Gaming Arcade recently, and there was no games to play. Everyone was taking up the machines, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go play something while I'm waiting. I heard the Tetris music, and I was instantly like, oh.
Just sitting in the corner, just doing bling,
Yeah.
bling, bling, bling,
Yeah.
bling, bling, bling.
Sort of like that, but a little bit more of a dancey version, like a
Oh,
J-pop
God.
version. I went over to this arcade machine and I see two people playing Battle Tetris.
Did you walk like 8-bit?
Yeah.
Battle Tetris is probably the most screw you game ever. It's the game where it's like Mario Party. You just want to punch the guy next to you. Like, why are you putting all of these blocks on my side,
God.
dickhead?
No, I think the most like rage quit mobile game is going to have to be Super Monkey Ball. That's hard enough on a
How
console.
are you
People are
gonna
getting seriously pissed off
do
at
that?
Temple Run.
Oh,
On the
fuck.
train, you see him.
Fuck
on the
Temple
tube.
Run.
People play Temple Run. They
Temple
get
Run got
mad.
too easy in the end. For me, anyway, I was playing Temple Run for
Jamie
Temple
the
Run
elitist
2,
guy.
by the way. I was playing that game religiously for a long time, and I got to the point where I just have to die. Because the game would go to, I'd guess what its maximum speed was, and then eventually like, yeah, we're getting tired, we've got to slow down for a bit. and I'm just like, no, I can't be dealing with that. It got too easy. But mobile gaming, it has gone quite massive.
It's blown
now.
up, yeah.
Yeah, it's
everywhere.
Because obviously you got MMOs on mobiles now, which I find amazing. I don't play MMOs, but the fact they can even get an MMO on a mobile device is
on
it's
Android.
Interesting.
On Android, I'm not sure about iOS, but like Square Enix have released a lot of the old Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, they've just put
I
Final
lost
Fantasy.
my fucking mind.
They just put Final Fantasy 3 onto mobile.
Yeah.
I can understand that, but because obviously it came onto the DS, didn't it? And then it kind of just like stayed
DS.
there.
I'm glad that they're branching out. I mean, Capcom recently lost their substantial. I can't remember what the actual figure was, but they lost a substantial amount of their revenue, and like loads of people had to be laid off because they spent so much on mobile gaming in Japan, and it just didn't work.
Yeah,
some games it just doesn't work.
The thing is, like with Final Fantasy, like for how old it is for mobile gaming, could you actually justify a £9 price tag for a mobile Final Fantasy game?
I can barely afford half of this. Well, I could barely justify half the stuff on Xbox
Because
Live.
from what I've seen here, right, I know it was originally like £12. £9 now. You got
Bill, lower your prices.
It's got 87 ratings. It's got 4 stars on it.
It's £9.
But it's £9. I wouldn't even pay that much for it.
He's looking at the Smart Glass app and the prices.
Yeah, but I would rather
not porn
because they can't see. It's porn.
I would rather buy it on the DS than pay £9.
I think you get more of a playtime out of DS.
Yeah. What about emulators though on the mobile?
Emulators are fantastic. That's how I play Final Fantasy 9. I mean, I don't endorse this. I know people who play Final Fantasy on their phone.
Jamie.
But then you've also got to think
Jamie.
as well. Coming away from that is that I'm just looking on the charts now of the iOS store. Most of the games aren't even original to mobile devices.
Spider-Man, movie tie-in to everything, every console. Minecraft, Hitman, Football Manager. I swear, PSP and PC.
Yeah. Is this the iOS chart?
I think they're just
Apple
milking it as much as they can.
Yeah, you've got things like The Chase, which is a TV show. You've got Surgeon Simulator, which is a PC game.
Cutler Up 2, sequel to Atomic Plants vs. Zombies.
How much is Surgeon Simulator? Are we just shopping now?
Yeah.
£4.
£4, I'm buying it.
Catchphrase, hey!
Catchphrase as well. Pointless. It's just like there's loads of games on here that aren't even originals, but they've been...
Survival Craft.
Yeah, I'm trying to know what that is.
I know one mobile game I love is Plague Inc. That is incredible.
What's that?
You make up a virus. I think the first level you've got to play as bacteria, right? And you've got to make up the name for this virus, decide what country it starts in, and then you just got to destroy the world, basically. You've got to mutate the virus, and your goal is to just infect every person on the planet and then kill every person on the planet before they make.
So you're AIDS.
It's Umbrella.
It's
Umbrella Corporation. You're coming for us.
Or you do.
coming for us.
Or you do what I did, and when you played the game, you just named the virus poop.
Yeah, so I named it Geostigma because I'm like
infestation.
I wonder if there are any limits on it. Could you call it AIDS?
Yes, you can. It's
you call it AIDS virus.
You could, but it would get a bit confusing because it pops up with messages once you're killed enough people,
AIDS is stronger
and it'll
than
come
you.
up saying your virus is better, killed more people than AIDS.
So,
but if you actually named it AIDS, then
AIDS killed more people
AIDS
than
has
AIDS.
killed more people than AIDS. You know, it kind of like screwed things up a bit.
That's fucking brilliant. That's brilliant.
I am pretty much shopping now while we're doing this.
I'm really intrigued recently. I'm just like, hey, we can buy some cool stuff.
What started mobile games off though? What would you think like really kicked it off?
Angry Birds.
Everyone
went Angry Birds, man. I'm sorry, like obviously you got handheld stuff which really started it, but having smartphones kicked it off.
Yeah.
Angry Birds.
Because it was just such a simple game that you could play for a minute.
You could
play it for a minute.
Admittedly, you'd be on the toilet and you'd be like, I would bang out a quick game of Angry Birds.
Isn't that thing? Like, there was that study that happened in America. Of course, it would be America. Where America. Where
leave us alone.
Let's not get involved in the Russia thing. That's another subject.
Jamie said that.
Jamie said that. Yeah, there was a study in America where it was like saying people had crustier bum holes because they stayed on the toilet. They just sat on the toilet playing on their phone, and their tablet and stuff.
I don't know if I trust that guy's hands. Like, to go and find out.
Well, I wouldn't share a pen
the
with
gamers
him.
had to find out which had the crustier bumhole.
I wouldn't
Like,
share a pen.
Pardon the pun, but that's a shitty job.
This guy. Yeah.
But no, Angry Birds definitely kicked it off. And then the one I got addicted to more than Angry Birds was Star Wars Angry Birds. Because I'm actually seeing some of the birds as Chewbacca was brilliant.
I'm playing Angry Birds Star Wars 2 now, and I'm amazed because
there's a sequel.
Yeah, there's a sequel. And I've gone to Star Wars 2 from playing the original Angry Birds. So I've not played any of these in between ones. I don't play mobile games too often. But a massive difference in it now. You can actually buy birds, which I find crazy.
You can. There's that eagle bird, isn't there, where you can just win the level.
You can play as the good guys and the bad guys.
Birds.
Is it the Alliance and the Dark Side? Is that right?
Yeah.
Have I got it wrong?
That's
If you don't want Star Wars fans killing me,
bang!
Yeah.
Get a fucking laser shot through the window right now.
Yeah, probably will. Yeah, I can see red dots on my forehead through like the reflection of the screen. But yeah, I think it's quite interesting because you got all the birds dressed up as the actual characters and. It's interesting because I'm used to just picking one bird and going kind of thing, and now you're getting birds strapped to rockets and directional.
Yeah, just that noise. Just that's what
it's crazy. I think Fruit Ninja kicked it off as well.
Yeah,
I think
that was brilliant.
The first time,
plenty of people broke their screens from that.
But I think that hit the consoles before Angry Birds, though, didn't it? That went on the Kinect.
Went on the Kinect, yeah.
The first time I knew, the first time I noticed that mobile gaming was going to be bigger than it was, like much bigger, was when I went to Brighton. I had Fruit Ninja on my phone, on my Android phone.
Yeah.
And and yeah, so I've been playing Fruit Ninja on my phone on the train up there. We went to Brighton Pier, the arcade, and I'd seen just a giant touchscreen, and it was Fruit Ninja.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I won a lot of fucking money, but regardless, like that was the first time I saw that had gone big. You know, like it branched into outside of console gaming. You know, the real world, IRL.
Yeah, you can see Reese checking out Plague now.
We're playing.
He's trying to destroy the world as we speak. Don't worry, he's not ignoring you.
It's fine. I named it Jamie AIDS.
Jamie AIDS.
Oh, Jamie AIDS. Oh,
Take a
cool.
screenshot.
We team up and destroy the world.
I would turn your iPad off and take a screenshot.
It's done.
But there's one mobile game that we can't ignore because I reckon we'll get slayed if we don't.
I hope we do.
Wait.
Snake.
Snake.
The king.
The king.
I need to see if I can find this.
Many Nokia phones.
Yeah. I think people have still kept their Nokias just so they can play
many
Snake.
friendships because I could play Snake better than you. Bullshit.
Yeah, you get people start lying
Me and my
about their
mum
high
don't
scores
talk
and
anymore.
things. Yeah.
We haven't talked for 20 years.
But it's when they brought out the 3D Snake. That was it.
Yeah.
It died and
it died a really horrible
people
death.
cried everywhere. 8-bit ringtones were dead. That was it. They were just crying. Everything was gone.
It really
Jamie,
is such an
Rich found it. Hey,
it's on the iOS store.
What is?
I will put up a picture of it. What it looks like on here. It looks awful. It looks awful.
Looks dated. It's even got the freaking keypads of every Nokia's you can see.
Oh god.
What do they call the Nokia? Snake.
That's
called the Nokia Snake.
Yeah.
I had that phone.
It doesn't surprise me.
Sorry.
They do a lot of tactics for people to, because mobile games are used for people to buy their actual phone as well. Because obviously I got a Windows phone, and they will rely on
achievements.
Life's treating me good.
Cheers,
the games are okay, but the prices are ridiculous compared to things like iPhone.
Yeah.
Like a game that might cost like 60p on iPhone or whatever, they'll charge you almost like £2 or £3.
Yep.
Do you know what? A game that will cost you £2 or £3.
But you know, their excuse would be, "We've given you achievements," kind of thing.
Who gives a fuck?
But honestly, I don't give a crap.
Everyone cares about achievements now. But
I care about achievements on real games.
Mobile.
That's just me though.
Mobile games
I grew up
in so much trouble though, with kids.
Yeah.
Microtransactions.
Yeah, here we go.
We're not getting back onto this. That was last week's podcast.
Yeah, people are just
we'll bring this out like every time.
money, and these people are giving money back to the parents because the kids. Actually, the parents are too stupid to put a lock on their credit cards.
I'm not too stupid. I got a lock on mine.
There you go.
That's because you're a gamer, though. If you weren't a gamer, you wouldn't know to do that.
Yeah, I guess
that's
you're right
there.
That's
a scary
thing. Because there's a lot of people out there who don't even know there are things as parental sense. So,
yeah, exactly.
I think that's another topic for another day, Prentice.
It was a topic for last week.
That's why me and Jimmy live in the past. We weren't invited to the last one.
You were both invited. You couldn't turn up.
God damn it.
So you've all seen that picture I found on Reddit where it's a picture of the Titanfall. We'll get it up. It's Titanfall for the Xbox 360.
360, which came out last week, I believe, or the week before.
The 28th of Sunday.
Here we go.
28th of Sunday.
What time, Reese? What time?
Well, game opened at like 8:30, so probably the
8:30 on Sunday.
Yeah.
What?
Unless you purchase it from Shop 2 and then you get it earlier. Sponsor.
Oh boy.
Hey, plug in.
Upgrade my platinum membership. Don't plug
got
in
my
game.
Plug.
Yeah. So we all saw that picture where it compares the PC graphics.
Yeah.
I don't think the microphone will pick me up if I would be too far.
Yeah. PC graphics.
The PC graphics,
Xbox.
the Xbox One, and the
360.
Xbox 360.
And if you
Doesn't the Xbox 360 one look like Play-Doh?
Yeah.
It looks a little bit
Best
like
comparison I can
Play-Doh.
I
say
think
is
it's the
when
darkest one.
Yeah.
It's the
when
darkest one of them all.
You
So.
look at a game that was on
Racists.
I nearly fucking dribbled everywhere. I nearly lost £2 worth of Jack Daniels and
I'm not
Coke.
racist. I'm the one who plays the Dark Titan.
All that picture was just a Titan, and that was it. Leave the poor Titan alone. He's not his fault. He's dark.
No, because we're all white here. We can't get away with it.
No.
Fucking hell, that is not where I expected this to go.
Well, to be honest, you could even look at the better picture, because obviously you've got that picture as well, but then you've got the picture of the comparison between Xbox One and PS4.
Oh my god!
Oh wait,
Shots fired! Oh.
That's 2 weeks in a row where I've had shots fired at PS4 over Xbox. So
We don't have a problem with
I'm gonna
it. Just
keep this
bring up
going.
You know,
games.
from there, it's going to come back to you. They'll eventually get a license for Titanfall 2.
Yeah.
They'll be like, we're going to make it look nicer than the Xbox, and it's going to be
By that point,
backfiring
the
each
novelty
other.
of Titanfall would have worn out.
No, novelty of Call of Duty is not worn out. Titanfall is
No,
new.
it has. People
Big
don't make
freaking
it.
mechanical robots. No, it never wears out.
everyone has loved to be able to get in a Transformer. Come on, that is pretty much giving you Transformers.
I love that April Fool's show.
Oh
That
yeah,
April
of
Fool's show.
the Optimus
Guys,
Prime
I
skin.
fell for that. I got
I
so
know you did.
excited. I told you about it.
I know you
fell
did.
so excited.
Do you know what, Nick? I knew it was an April Fool's joke.
To be fair,
I just let you have it.
IGN are brilliant at those. They did a full-blown trailer.
Yeah,
for
That
that.
behind the scenes thing as well.
Yeah, the year ago they did the Auras TV show, Harry Potter thing. That was amazing. Loads of people fell for that, being Harry Potter fanboys.
Yeah.
Me included.
Yeah.
I really fell for that.
Yeah, I was telling people about it like within like minutes of it happening.
Yeah,
Oh my god, look at this! Facebook, look, and then just 25
That's the
people going,
problem.
"You're
How
a fucking
far
retard."
an April Fool's joke can go because of the internet now.
It's
Yeah.
incredible. They can do amazing things.
I think
with
that
April
I think IGN hit so many websites over here as well. It hit MCV as well,
Yeah.
and everyone was like, "Look at this!" And then they went, "Ah, damn."
So you're now talking about April Fool's jokes. I still remember the one being done in Minecraft. Sorry, bringing Minecraft back up again.
Oh, here we go.
Um,
Of just like it was just the testificate noises. That was all it was. Everywhere when you walked along, it was Chris. It was so it was so fucking annoying. Literally every block you walked on, it was grass, sand. So it was like you jumped into water, you went splash. It was like, oh my god. I will cut away to footage of this being played. This is how bad it is. You need to listen to what it sounds like. It's so fucking annoying.
Close. Grass. Fire. Grass. I am a sheep. Fire. Grass. Fire. Grass. Bah. I am a sheep. Bah.
I was
That
just
would
like,
be
oh my
brilliant.
god. Yeah, that's
Imagine if
what
it was in Squidward's voice.
Oh god, that's even worse.
Grass.
Sand, splash. That's literally all it was. I was like, oh my god.
So Titanfall.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
back to the subject.
Oh, fuck.
The,
yeah, shit. I got to do
Obviously,
that.
they've pushed the 360 version as much as they can.
It's really hard to
do
push.
you really
horse
think it
with
should have
one
even?
leg.
Yeah,
Do-
but they
do you
delayed
feel-
it and then brought it forward. Then delayed
I'm just gonna
it
keep
and
it
brought
out.
forward.
Do you think chucking it on the 360 is
Hey.
kind of going to hurt their sales for the Xbox?
It's definitely not.
I'm the only
Because-
retard that bought it.
This, if anything, shows
It's a teaser.
what can be done.
It's
Yeah.
a teaser for the
What
Xbox
this
One
is-
version. Because you don't
Yeah.
have as many titles.
It's like playing a HD remake. You see the original
Yeah,
and then you play a
yeah.
HD remake and you're like, wow, this is really improved.
But it's the same, like, within, 2 months.
Although, does the Xbox 360, obviously, same avatar saying, well, it's a different saving system. If you start a campaign on this, Reese,
Yeah.
and then come to the Xbox One,
No, I don't think they've got the transferability to certain
killer.
things.
Yeah,
But
no,
the one thing, do you know what I like about this compared to the one version is across all one games, and correct me if I'm wrong, you have to fucking download partial of the game onto the console.
The whole pretty much game.
Yeah, the whole game. I don't have to do this on this.
So you've played it a lot. Would you say there's a massive difference between the 360 and the one version? Like, or is there any significant changes that you can actually point out?
No, it is near enough like a direct port across, just with crapper graphics.
That's
right.
256 megabytes.
Yeah.
But I believe it's about 20 gigabytes for the X1.
The X1,
Yeah.
I can't even remember how big the install was.
You had to
for
sit
that,
there for a long time
I
downloading
swear-
it.
Also,
Not a problem.
doesn't it say you shouldn't install on the Xbox 360 due to the lag frame rate?
Something like that,
Because
yeah.
online games drop
I
with
didn't.
installations.
No,
I
I
remember
think that
Halo
was
4.
That was no, it's Halo 3.
Oh, Halo Reach.
It was
Yeah,
Halo
they
3.
recommend
Halo 3.
Because
installing
Halo 3 was designed to be played straight off the game. Halo 3 was designed to be played straight off the game. All of the games that were released sort of after that, because it was a really old game.
To EA Strikes Again with Titanfall plugging Battlefield.
Nice.
So I was just like, I'm surprised I haven't been to this, to be honest.
Yeah, that Battlefield, unfortunately, I'm sorry, you died a horrible death.
And do you know what I find funny though?
Yeah,
They're plugging
bad.
the premium version, like the premium service, which is like £25-30 for cheats, like our old podcast of being able to cheat our way into the future.
Let's not start doing that when we go fucking back.
I could talk about cheats all day long. So.
I would happily say PS2 and stuff like that. I happily use cheats on certain games.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we've now inputted
Are
them
we
into the
naming
last
devices here, or are we keeping like the cheat systems? Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would say away from.
We are back.
We're back to last week.
I feel like Marty McFly right now.
This podcast went to 88 miles an hour.
Right, what's the next topic? Let's go to the next one.
We'll start with Jamie. What's the longest time you've played a game in one sitting?
Wow.
Oh god, let's see the internet.
Wow,
It's
you play
versions.
Warcraft?
No, I do not play well. I don't have an account. I won't even consider having an account.
Why? Is that because you know?
I don't play MMOs.
No,
Is that because you know you'd play it more, or do you have a moral objection to it?
I know I wouldn't play it enough. Considering you have to pay for it for like 90 days and things like that, I'd probably play like 8 hours within 90 days.
Yeah.
And
that was my biggest problem with trying to get
Yeah.
into MMOs.
I got stung with that with Star Trek Online.
I think the only MMO I'd actually join is Dragon Quest X when it eventually comes out, because I am nuts for Dragon Quest. And it's already out in Japan. It's been in Japan for a long time. So
why is Dragon Quest?
But
obviously,
Dragon Quest
I was
10 they're
thinking
doing
of
it.
Dragon Age. I know what you're talking about now.
Dragon
I know what
Age.
you're talking about now. That, the Dragon Ball Z guy did it.
But
That
going back to the actual subject before we drift off again.
To last week's
Don't
podcast.
worry, we had 5 more seconds.
Oh damn! No, my longest
Like
game
I'm keeping
played.
track.
I actually played until I passed out. I kid you not. I would have played longer if I could, but I physically passed out. I was having a competition with my friend, like who could play a Final Fantasy game the longest. So I set up a PS1 and the PS2. I was playing on the PS1 and he was playing on the PS2. He was playing Final Fantasy 9. I was playing Final Fantasy 7.
For
Two
younger
tellies.
viewers, I'll bring up a
Two
picture of
tellies.
PS1.
The second telly, the second console.
I like that Reese.
We had it. I had my telly and console on the bed. He had it like his stuff over there, and I played Final Fantasy 7. No breaks except to go for a piss. 52 hours.
Didn't you just do a Warcraft player and just get like a 2-litre bottle and just piss?
I had shit. I
Or
was
is that 'cause someone else was in your
surrounded. I was
room
surrounded
before?
by food.
So Warcraft players, he's stereotyping. It's not.
You will fucking do it. We know. Your parents know. They can
Get out the
smell it from
basement.
the basement.
Yeah.
Hey.
This was back when I played games on a bed. But yeah, surrounded by food, liters of water, and fizzy drinks and shit. You know how it works. And yeah, I played for 52 hours. I passed out. I woke up 17 hours later with my telly on the floor. So I actually kicked the telly off of the bed while playing, and the console was still turned on. So I got to wake up 17 hours later and just quickly save the game.
Hardcore.
But yeah, 52 hours straight, no breaks, nothing. Just I smashed through it.
Alright,
And
well,
I
I
won
don't
by
think
2 hours.
I don't think anyone else is
don't
going
wanna
to come
say
close to
my
that. But
time
Nick, what's your?
Well, I got nothing on 52 hours, but I think me and Josh. Hey, buddy. I think me and Josh did Fallout 3 for about 10 hours roughly.
That's still good.
That's like a substantial amount.
That's a day.
Problem is though, we were in the same room at almost same points, and then this is where the biggest bumhole fuck of Fallout 3 happened.
Bumhole fuck.
I unlocked a door, and as I unlocked that door and walked into the room, it shut behind me.
I remember you
and
telling me
I
about
needed
this.
a bigger skill level than I had to
Yes, you told
and
me.
I was stuck on that for 2.5 weeks.
I remember you
So
could
from
play
that
it.
moment,
You
I
could
was-
play it every day about.
I can play
Yeah.
every day. I wanted to do that game. I currently have about 300 hours playtime on
see,
Fallout 3.
speaking
So how did you get out of the room?
I managed to blow up the door.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying
I
that you
used
hid
a
in a
fat-
corner or something
Yeah,
like that.
I used a
didn't you, or
fat
something?
man on the door. It's the only thing I could think of.
See, the
The amount of
thing
game
is,
save files I have about 32 saves of that one particular game.
All your different
when
trials.
I
All my
played
different
Fallout
trials
3,
and methods.
When I played Fallout 3, I stopped playing it for a really long time. I was looking for an entrance into, I think it was a sewer or something like that.
There's the White House, because I still haven't got there to this day. I still play it, by the way. 300 plus hours, still going.
He doesn't use guidebooks. He's trying to find the White House all by himself.
Yep.
So
One
he's doing
day,
good.
one day, Nick.
One day.
Yeah, so I was looking around for about 2 hours for this place, and I was like, I really got to go to bed. I got work in the morning.
You said that to yourself. That as soon as someone says it to themselves,
They play
you're
longer.
up the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So I was like looking around for 2 hours, and it was getting really late. And then I finally found a door. There was like 3 lighthouses together. I finally found the door I needed. I walked in, opened the door. It was a brick wall saying "fuck you."
Oh, that's a.
I
You got
didn't even
trolled.
save it. I just turned it off. I was like, I'm not playing this game again.
Fuck you, game done.
Is that when someone on the street then got hit by a fucking like console?
Fucking Xbox bang. Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
Little Tim's walking down the street. It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 hours is good. Oh, that's respectable.
Right next to this.
definitely. Yeah.
Fuck you in Eddie.
Oh, look at that spike.
Oh,
Nice one, Reece.
At least I know what the fucking noise is. I think with mine was a major piss take. It'd have been a lot shorter if I hadn't got to this point. But it was Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flags.
Okay, awesome
And
game.
I blitzed through Assassin's Creed so fucking quickly, and there's a part in it. It's not much of a giveaway, but to get to a certain point within
Fucking
the game,
spoil it. It's been out for ages.
it's his own fault for
I
not
haven't
playing
finished
it
it
yet.
yet.
It's your own fault.
You get to a bit where you have to take on 2 of the like big naval ships.
Is that Ghost Ship?
I don't know if it's the ghost ship.
Don't
no,
go there.
Well, the legendary one.
No. Fuck, no, it's not. It's just 2 naval, like high-powered naval ships.
Right, I got you.
But I didn't bother spending any of my money on upgrading my ship.
Oh, fool.
So,
So just spend it on horse.
Yes.
Horse and booze.
well, no.
I'm a pirate. I declare this booty mine.
That was the case. Is I had loads of weapons with my in my thing, and I was like, okay, I've got like 2,000 gold and no fucking supplies. And I got to that bit, and I went,
You
I'm
only
not.
had 2,000 and you didn't.
Yeah, no, fuck those. But
Fuck knows
yeah,
where it went.
I was at that point in probably like 5 hours into the game, and then it took me about 6 hours to get my ship up to that point. So I had to go. I was just sailing around. I'm surprised I didn't get seasick myself outside the game, because I just was going around destroying things, getting supplies, and then getting money to then get to that point to then spend me 3 hours fucking trying to destroy the ships. And I was just, it shouldn't have taken me that long, but it did, and it really pissed me off. And then literally there was only like 5 minutes of the game left after that point, and I was just like, this is a fucking troll. It was like, what a piss take. I get to that point and there's only 5 minutes of the story left, which was still a shit ending. Sorry, anyone that loves Assassin's Creed, I love the game, but the shit ending of 4 is just so poor. I want 5 to be better.
Do you know what
I
I
didn't
want?
mind the ending for 4.
You know, if you
I
guys
thought
were in
it
for
was
this, I will
okay.
stab you in the leg. I haven't
Huh?
finished it yet. If you guys were in for this, I will
Do you
stab
know
you.
what I
So
really
basically,
fucking
the
like?
ending, right?
In the comment section, if enough of people say it, I'll give it away in the next podcast.
Oh boy.
So he has to now complete it in a week.
Yes.
I'm away for a week on holiday.
It's fine. We
Like,
have, it's fine.
subscribe, spoil.
We have,
It's
In
worth
it,
it.
troll. I know you like trolling. I know you will do it.
it's fine.
Don't tell him
we
not
have
to troll.
one fan.
That will start
Do a
them.
mega
have
troll.
one
Send them a
fan,
link
that's
to the
okay.
ending.
Yeah, that one fan. If you,
If
Dave,
you write spoil, and then
I'm calling him Dave.
Dave, John.
Carlos.
Dave.
Hey, Carlos.
Rodriguez.
unicorn.
Oh, I like the rolling of the R's.
Yeah.
Rodriguez.
in the
I like
comment section, please now write who you think our first subscriber was.
Do you
and what
know-
their name was.
Since
it. It's
since
Jamie.
But how long did you actually play for?
About,
Oh yeah.
altogether in one session, probably about 15 hours.
Oh dear
That's
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I'm trying to blow up 2 ships.
and trying to blow two. Which even then I could
Although I got trapped in a room. So I can't
He was in a rowboat. He was just in a rowboat. He was poor.
Yeah, that was it too. I might as well have been, to be honest.
But I bet you were singing along to sea shanties. Oh no, you're in a battle, so you wouldn't have the. Oh, you even bullfuck.
I was
no,
always singing
no
along to these
sea
songs.
shanties.
I just download them on YouTube and just listen to the separately.
I used to turn the surround sound up completely, just blast out the subwoofer and just sing along to these songs.
Yeah,
So I
they're
swear, I felt like a pirate.
I played them for that long and knew one of the sea shanties off by heart.
I think it's
Yeah, that was the best thing about Assassin's Creed is getting new sea shanties. You'd sing them. I would sing them when I was just like, on my own. Just you'd think of them, they'd come into your head, and you'd be like,
God damn
yo,
I had fucking 15 hours to learn them. It's fine. I had 15 hours. It was just like, oh my god. It's just I'd recite it. I'd know when they were gonna sing it and just be like, yeah, no, now just shut up. I'll sing it to myself.
That's it.
To recent memory, like I've been thinking about it for a while. Like to recent memory, the only game I think that I've played for the longest was Phoenix Wright, the new one.
Okay.
Not the Professor Layton one. Dual Destinies, the one that came out on the 3DS. I did the whole story in one go.
Right.
I could hear it in the next room. I could hear the music.
You could hear it. Yeah. I played that for 11 hours and 7 minutes. That is how long it
Precise.
took me.
That's really precise.
Oh yeah, that is burned into my memory.
That last 7 minutes was just the credit.
Mate, them credits, the music on the credits is so worth it. Oh wow.
Them credits, yo.
But I'm pretty sure that at some point in my life I've probably played a game longer than that. Like I've had some pretty hardcore gaming sessions.
Yeah.
You know, like probably Halo
us...
3 maybe actually. Halo 3 I've done. Do you know what? Actually, I think Halo 3 because I've done at least 20 hours on that.
What, straight?
Straight.
Okay,
literally from when I woke up, I didn't sleep that night. Fuck college.
Who needs an education?
Fuck college. Played it the next day.
Oh god.
But yeah, that's
That
good.
was long.
Now all of my Halo Reach legendary missions with Jamie are now pumping into my head of just us taking like 9 hours to try and get past
I
one
was going
bit.
to say Halo 4. I kept we went midnight launch, didn't we?
Yeah, but it actually only took us 5 hours to beat it.
Yeah, but I had to ditch out 3 hours into it because I had work next morning. You know,
Alright.
responsible one.
I'm so disappointed.
You
with
didn't
that.
They went
miss
and
much.
finished the whole
You
story.
didn't
Like, they
miss
didn't
much.
wait or anything like that.
You didn't
I'm
miss
looking at you, Josh. I said, yeah, it's you. It's you. See,
Josh isn't our one fan. You're not appealing to him. Sorry, Dave. Rodriguez.
Carlos!
Dave Carlos Rodriguez.
Ooh.
Cool, those arse.
Ooh.
I know, right?
That's been
Didn't really roll
practiced.
off the tongue. What's the next subject?
Hang on.
Are we on the next
if you-
subject, or have we got something to say?
If you've got a really good gaming session that you'd like to let us know about, please just chuck it in the comments. Tell us your gaming sessions. Let us know how long you've stayed up for, and we want to compare this. We want to know what game it is.
We don't want to feel as nerdy.
If you say mobile gaming, if you say Minecraft.
Oh yeah, no mobile gaming. No,
Minecraft,
Yeah, no,
go on
but
this
fuck
guy's
off
channel
with
because I
mobile
don't want to hear that.
And to be honest, if you're watching it on a mobile phone, you're not giving us any money anyway, so fuck off. Get a PC in it.
It doesn't mean it, Dave. Carlos,
Subscribe to
Rodriguez.
Sorry, Carlos. Okay, so how do you guys feel about watching other people play games? Go for it.
Like cancer.
Wow! Drop the C-bomb!
Bow. No, but it's if you have a friend who comes around and doesn't really know or understand games as such, and they're watching you, and you feel honoured as a host. You got to tell up. You play, and then he starts fucking up your gaming session. And with every gaming console now, autosave happens,
Oh god.
Right.
and
yeah.
everything you've
That-
worked
yeah.
so hard for has
I'd
been
turn that off.
foiled.
Yeah.
My biggest thing was Metal Gear.
I was actually going to suggest that.
Metal Gear, because you can save manually. Sometimes it autosaves, or you get to the next section and he's left something behind you want to pick up.
Yeah.
You know, I've lost.
Or
I've lost everything.
Final Fantasy was a thing. Like I would be playing Final Fantasy 10 or something, and my friend would come around and go, "Oh, let me have a go." I'd be like, "Yeah, just let me get to a save point." Let me get to a save point, and I'll walk the fuck out.
If I remember correctly, I created you a separate account on my Xbox because I didn't want you playing my shit.
Of course,
Yeah.
that's totally a rational thing to do.
I was just
Because
like,
I'm just
I said,
there
you
to
wanna play the
fuck
game,
shit
you get a
up,
save
man.
point, I'll start you a new thing and you can start from the beginning.
Was I the only person that would never let anyone play any of my stories? Just because I know,
You are an antisocial
Yes,
fuck.
I would have that one. No, but I knew I'd have that one person that would get fucking further than me, and then I'd have to sit there and watch them get further. I'd be like, no, sorry, that's the one game.
Special release day, that's a killer.
Oh yes,
Oh
no.
yeah. Sorry, no one's
I've
touching my shit
had
on
that
these
problem.
days.
I had that because I went to midnight launch with Jamie, and I went round his house and watched the whole story be played out in front of me.
Why didn't you play it?
That's your choice, dickhead.
Because
Well,
it wasn't.
we can pass around the control.
Yeah,
That's your choice,
I-
dickhead.
Didn't I play like the last, I think I played 5 minutes before the end where there were no fucking enemies. It was the
Yeah.
ending mission when there were no
You
enemies.
played the
It's
hardest last boss ever created.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
which
man,
is-
press RB.
Although, to be
Yeah.
fair, I did watch the ending of Dead Rising 3 with Josh and Dan. Hey, guys.
Josh, round 3.
Josh is getting a lot of shout outs.
Yeah.
His head.
But I watched the ending with them, and if I didn't watch the ending, I wouldn't have known what to do. So therefore, it helped me in my own game, and therefore, it's
Yeah.
awesome. So in ways, yes, I can see it being okay, but in other ways, especially for the other person though. Like, I remember watching my friend play Metal Gear 1 before me. Like, Metal Gear Solid, not Metal Gear 1, but Metal Gear Solid. That was horrible. Watching that torture scene, thinking,
he's not tapping hard enough.
It doesn't look as hard as it is. Then I started playing it. Oh my god! It took me till I was 16 to actually get that torture scene done.
I think it took me. I couldn't do it until I was
constant
playing
being
Twin
able
Snakes.
to know what buttons you can press. And
no, I think on Twin Snakes it was just one button.
Just
press it really quick.
Circle button, if I remember, on the PS1 pad.
I think it was a giant fucking A button on the GameCube.
Humongous green button.
For some reason,
watching games,
Nintendo
fighting games, you get involved in the hype. You're like, oh, perfect!
Yeah,
you get.
I think it
involved
needs to be a really good match for that, though.
Yeah.
You don't want to be watching
you know
a
what?
match where they're just constantly blocking each other.
In my experience,
I know you're
the
supposed
lower
to
the
block,
level the match, the hyper it is.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, we got hype watching some guy playing Dragon Ball Z at Eurogamer. We got so hype. Just waiting in line to watch it. We got
passion for that
we
game.
were shouting.
We got hype.
We
We
were
weren't even
shouting.
playing it at this point, and then when we got onto it, my god, the level just rose in that place.
Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
HD remix was.
See,
So I'm a fan of watching games. Like I recently watched Crisis Core. I watched.
that's a game you can watch though.
Yeah, there wasn't too much gameplay in it. There's all the cutscenes, so I
There's
don't
the
know whether you can
cutscenes,
class
yeah,
that
yeah.
as watching a game, but I do.
There's a little bit of gameplay in it.
Yeah, it's
But not
like
so
a
much
3-hour
for
video. I didn't want to. I don't have enough time to go grab a PSP and play
Totally.
crazy amounts of hours.
For
to do
old
it,
games, it's good to have that sort of footage out
and
there.
I think it's good if you don't have the console as well, because
Totally.
I don't have a PS3 anymore. So if a really good game was to come out, I'd wait a while and then just watch it, and then I'd be like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm okay for watching games. I used to watch friends play games. I grew up where you'd have to watch your friends play console games, or you take turns.
Because they wouldn't let you.
Um,
Be like me.
Because it just wasn't available, you know.
I watched other people play different console games because as a child I was very Sony. After I had the Mega Drive, I think it was. I missed out on the Dreamcast. My friend had it, so I always watched him play stuff.
Yeah,
So I watched some of the greatest games come out, in my opinion, internet.
Yeah.
On the Dreamcast.
You can't have an
We
opinion.
played.
Good
I
call.
thought I'm going to have to fit that in somewhere.
Good call,
And then
man.
obviously I moved on to PS2, and then the biggest thing for me was Vice City. I love Vice City. That was great. But I watched people play 3, and I didn't like 3, so therefore I skipped that myself, but went back to it later on.
Right.
Played it recently, still thought it was cack.
So I've been watching games since I was a kid. I remember. I must have been about 6 years old. I used to watch my mum play. It's like Alex Kidd in Miracle World, Master System 2.
Yeah.
I used to be like, I want to play Alex Kidd, and he'd be like, no, I'll play it, and we'll go all the way through, and I just see the whole game, all the secrets and things like that. So I think just having that personal experience with it, it's made it okay for me to watch other people play games. Like I could just go around someone's house and happily watch them play a game. And plus,
I think
with
as
the
I've
Game
gotten
United
older,
website as well, we're going to be playing games and people are going to be watching these videos. So
Please watch.
yeah, please watch. Like,
yeah, I mean, if you don't like watching games, why the fuck are you watching this?
yeah.
like, I appreciate it.
If
Maybe you like us.
If there's a game
I
you
don't
want
know
us to
why.
play, if there's a game you want us to play, let us know.
Yeah,
old
definitely.
or new, just let us know. We'll make a video for you.
We got to think as well. Half of YouTube.
You can send it to Reese Howard at.
Yeah.
Fair amount.
Yeah, as I say, YouTube
Yeah.
is pretty much primarily built off of game. As I say, the biggest gaming channel at the current moment is PewDiePie with 24 million subscribers.
26,
Yeah.
I think. I think it's 26
I think
last
it's
time I
probably got up
checked.
to 2 million in
Yeah,
like
this
2 days.
guy just shoots out. He's
Plug in.
Plug in.
Hey guy.
Guest in the future.
Like for
Yeah.
like, share for share, dude.
But I've got, if we're going to be promoting YouTube stars, Markiplier and Tabasco, so I have to
It's
say,
just keep chucking.
legendary.
Next
Let's just throw
podcast.
people out there.
But, no, with me.
KSI, hey!
No, don't say that because then he'll just want to play FIFA, and that'll be.
I'll play FIFA.
Yeah, Random Black Gamer if you want to watch like. No, it's an actual guy. He releases videos like cutscenes, like movie based. That's where I watch Crisis Core video. He just he takes out a bunch of the gameplay and just cuts in all the cutscenes.
Yeah, Random Black
And
Gamer,
he
Dirge of Cerberus.
Yeah, and he
did-
upscaled
did a
Crisis
lot.
Core to 1080p. So and
Yeah,
I
that was
happy to watch that.
shocking.
Yeah,
I think to an extent as well, watching people play games on YouTube, I think it depends on their personality. Like,
Yeah, it does.
I won't
Just-
watch anyone do a walkthrough except for a YouTuber called the Rad Brad.
Right.
Because he has a personality where you can kind of imagine him sitting next to you playing it and talking to you at the same time. While like other things, like I'll watch in the Littlewood Martin, who will play Minecraft, but it's because of his personality, because he acts like such an idiot while playing it. Not because it's Minecraft. It's because he'll play something like Hunger Games, which everyone like Marmite. People despise it. People like it, but he makes it funny because he just giggles for 10 minutes because he's being chased by 35 people that know it's him. And it's just like, yeah, fuck that. I'm okay.
Tobuscus on Skyrim. That's the only person I've watched someone play a game because he's brilliant. He's hilarious.
Yeah,
and it's a lot of fun. So generally, when you have that sort of entertainment factor, watching someone play a game is brilliant.
I like his Happy Wheels. Happy Wheels is absolutely hilarious. Like, but I'm new to Happy Wheels, so because I've only been properly focusing on YouTube for like 6 months now.
Yeah,
I stayed out of it for a long time, so I've got loads of content to watch. So Happy Wheels is fresh to me. So I just find it hilarious. But I think I only watch it to bosses because the voices he puts on, the things
voices,
it's hilarious. That's what if he was to just play it and just have the actual video, I'd be bored. I'd be really, really bored.
See, I've been
but there's a lot of pressure on YouTubers. Like when it comes to,
definitely.
they have to play the latest games, and all these YouTubers are always releasing the same games all the time. It's like, we want to play different stuff. We're happy to play latest games for people. And
we like playing old games too.
You know, we like playing old games, and we want to share
what
we're interested in.
Shout out
for him.
Let's not bring that up.
I'll happily play
Don't bring that up.
Old games.
But I will lose my shit.
I still play old games. I'm happy to watch video games. I reckon it's a really good thing to do.
I think a long time ago, I never used to like watching video games. It's definitely been a thing that developed as I got older.
But the games have got better to watch. That's the problem.
Well, no, I've watched someone play through Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, but I watched you and Dan play through.
That's a long playthrough.
That's a long playthrough. That was brilliant. The comedic value behind that.
Me and Dan.
But the one games in my opinion, you can't probably watch racing games.
Yeah, I can
understand. Making a left turn.
Making a left turn.
Yeah, I can't see why.
I think
if you used to watch like multiplayer, say Mario Kart,
that would be or like a multiplayer any racing game.
Yeah, as long as there's good commentary on it, so you can actually laugh along with them and things like that.
As long as the personalities are great behind it. It's why I like watching a lot of Maximilian's videos. He's got like channels. He's got Yo Video Games and Miles 923.
Right.
The Yo Video Games, he plays like everything, like all the genres, and the Yo Video Games. I think on the Miles 923 site, he just concentrates on his like Marvel vs Capcom stuff and whatever.
Yeah.
But the Yo Video Games is great because he will do a full playthrough of a game, and in so many parts, like he did when DMC was coming out, he did all of the Devil May Cries from start to finish, and it was just him and his
dedication.
That's dedication, but it was entertaining. Like I like his opinions on things. Like I watch him stream sometimes.
And he's played a game that he wants to play.
Yeah,
no, he's not falling under.
It definitely gets me through coding. Like trying to work out this fucking website. It definitely
the
helps.
website is coming.
GameRelated.co.uk is mine.
Yeah, it's been paid for.
You can't buy it. I know you've been trying.
I won the subscriber. Oh no,
Carlos.
I want to buy that website. It's nothing done. I just want to buy that website just because of the name.
I'll make it $2,000 if you want to buy for $2,000. Fuck it, I'll show you the name of everything.
But since we were raising hands on the last episode, are you for or against watching games?
I'm for. In total, I'm for. I think you don't have to sit there and watch it. Is the thing, because a lot of description comes from the audio.
Yeah,
you know? And most people when I was working like 7 days a week. I would only have time to watch people play games. I wouldn't have time to actually get the game, play the game myself. You know?
Yeah.
I would just be able to watch it on my phone on my lunch breaks and then watch it when I get home. That's the only time I could watch like the new releases. Otherwise, you just let it slip by until you become out of touch with it.
I think some games are hard to watch. Like
definitely.
RPGs, South Park Stick of Truth.
RPGs are hard to watch.
The cutscenes will be good to see, but watching
physical gameplay.
Yeah, it's tedious, isn't it? You'll be waiting for someone to progress.
But I'm that type of gamer as well who will happily go looking for things to collect. I was playing Stick of Truth yesterday, and I'm on the first sort of couple of missions in, and I went right to the end of the map for no reason because I wanted to explore. I didn't want to see anything else.
Me and you on Dead Rising 3, we were just looking for the collectibles.
Yeah, we weren't bothering with the story.
So obviously all of us.
If someone was watching me doing that, they would be bored off their tits.
Yeah, obviously it would be boring. It would be a boring game. We'd just be killing zombies and then getting blueprints.
Because we're all bound
be boring,
to
but like I mean,
Fallout.
We're
all bound to start doing
Fallout. I'm sorry.
See, we all explore everything. I look in every single dustbin, every drawer. So when I do videos for that, I'm going to be editing out that content because you're just going to be watching me rummaging through drawers.
Recently, I played Bioshock Infinite, and I literally searched through everything. But in your memory, you disregard that.
Yeah, because it's
and you just think of the action.
Yeah.
And the stuff that happens,
you
and you think,
yourself.
that was a great game. And you play it through again and think, from the perspective, okay, maybe if I recorded this, what would people see? So you record it, and then you just see you're searching fucking every single person you shoot.
Or you do the dumbest thing you think of. You're like, hey, why? Can I shoot this? And you shoot, and you think, oh, damn, I shouldn't have done that. If someone's watching a recording of that, they think, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Primarily, you're doing it because
you're
it's natural
a fucking
to
idiot.
your gaming
and
instinct.
then they unsubscribe, and they GTFO.
Yeah, so...
I'm for watching games. I'm mega for it.
Nick,
I love it.
I'm for it considering there's tournaments and competitions like the Call of Duty stuff and and the PC stuff. They have halls of 80,000 people watching 2 people go at it.
Yeah.
Alright, there's $1 million. There's $1 million. No, I mean like actual strategy games. I think it was it Warcraft 2?
No,
Dota.
It was
Is it Warcraft 2?
Dota or StarCraft.
StarCraft. That's it. That had like 80,000 people watching these 2 people play for $1 million prize.
Serious.
I mean, I love StarCraft, but I hate StarCraft at the same time for its own reasons.
If it's certain situations, it can be very tedious, very boring, and very, very annoying.
It depends on what sort of
the crowd you're with. My friends, I'll watch them. But if I'm sitting there and they're playing an online game, they should be spending time.
I mean, every
not
year,
online.
Let's
get drunk
in July. Every year in July, when Evo comes about, it's that the biggest fighting game tournament in Vegas. Everyone I know who's into fighting games watches it. Sorry, I just touched your leg there.
It's okay, I'll let it slide.
Is that what happens when you talk about Evo?
I just
Evo.
I mean, it just goes up and
Yes, tingles up and down his neck.
Yeah, like
worms. Hey,
I'm not even sure the mic would pick that up, but
I'm hoping it did.
I'm really hoping it did. But yeah, like every fighting gamer I know watches it. Every competitive gamer I know at least watches a bit of it, you know? Because it's just so big, and it's so big and effective for like the vision of gamers.
Like you can learn a lot from watching games as well. I think I've never thought of doing that before.
Yeah, exactly. you go into the typical mode of I could beat them. They're in $1 million tournament.
That is describing my personality in the team. It's like, Daigo, like one of the best Street Fighter players. I'll fucking have him.
Yeah.
It's a personal challenge. Contact us.
Let's go, Daigo!
No, but I did that this weekend.
Please don't.
That's the thing is, taking my view, I'd probably watch games probably as well, because my one typical thing is that I'd like to watch 2 people, especially when you've got the one person that has the normal controller and then you can't be asked to go and buy the official controller, so you give them the shitty controller. That's the best thing to watch from a distance, because you watch the person with the good controller, just casual, like FIFA of my instance, it would be them playing normally, and then the person with the shitty controller having to hold it with like 3 arms and a leg, just kind of like
where's your friend from Chernobyl? Like, where's he? What?
Yes, that's what the case is. That's one instance of being able to watch someone from outside playing, just because it's funny just watching 2 different people play. But then, in a sense of Call of Duty, watching it this weekend.
I'm thinking of a guy with 3 arms playing. It's really weird.
I'm just going to end up finding a picture of something off of fucking Futurama. But
pull out that Pip-Boy image of like the 3rd arm going out his stomach.
But also as well with watching it, so like competitions this weekend, Insomnia I-51 went on, and watching people that were crap. It was a fact that
I-51's also a Street Fighter tournament.
Everything they play, it's just kind of biggest.
That's Midlands, isn't it?
Coventry. I want to say Coventry.
Yeah.
But I
went to one a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I watched the Call of Duty kind of qualifiers, championships things. I only get up to like.
High metallic, Mike. I remember you.
I watch all of the crap teams because I can sit there with pride and kind of go, "You've gone to a tournament and publicly shown how shit you are." I can just hide in my bedroom and say I'm shit. But it's the fact that you've gone to a
I
tournament.
can do that with a lady. I'm just not gonna.
Yeah, true.
I change my game attack. You'll never remember me.
But personally, I don't want to have someone like the big commentators at I51 point out to people over streams that you're shit. Because that's what they'll do. They don't care. It'll be a 19-year-old kid that probably sits in his room and masturbates furiously while commentating.
And then doesn't wash his hands.
And doesn't wash his hands. Yeah. But
It's such a use of the controller for the vibrations.
But then,
it stops it from slipping out the hand. It's
this is getting a bit sick now. You've just gone 18.
Leading back onto the point, it's more the fact that
you were saying you're rated when I
Please
started
do.
swearing.
You've got someone like that pretty much ripping into you, and you could class yourself as a good, like Call of Duty could be your only game that you play, and you've got someone that's near enough the same age as you calling you shit. You just want to go up to the commentator booth and just hit him. But then
fucking nut him.
Yeah.
That's what I like about fighting game tournaments. They move that fucking thing far away.
Yeah.
Because they can't go, oh, he's saving up the meter, you know, he's going to do this. And then the opponent is going to go, wait a minute. Yeah, he is. Fuck him up.
Yeah.
You know, they move it far away.
I don't know how many Call of Duty champions.
So the Street Fighter player doesn't get up and just fucking smack him.
I've seen so many.
He's like, what's this scrub doing?
That's actually what it is. I've
Shit
seen
gonna get real.
I've seen so many lands where the commentator's gone, and we have this person running around the back, and the other team go, oh yeah, he is, and they all fucking move. It's like, why? You've just given away his location.
That's like. I'm sorry. I'm going to take a screen looking at the equation, but I'm going to shout out his location.
There is the simplest cure.
Extra
Back
cousin.
Back out. You would just
Hey!
Blake everyone. Fucking hell.
People.
Yeah.
Disappearance. Next, you never know, their podcast.
Oh god.
There's the simplest cure for that. Move the fucking commentator booth. It is in any game, in anything that's not a fighting game, it's too fucking close. StarCraft, too close. League of Legends, too close. Why? Like Hearthstone. I watched this thing on ESGN. Yeah, it's a thing.
Erskine.
It's a they have a daily show. It's on Twitch. It's got really high production. Looks super professional, obviously because it's sponsored by Blizzard.
It's just a 16-year-old kid sitting in his room making graphics.
No, if only. But it's sponsored by Blizzard. The thing is, it's like so professional, but they've got the commentator booth like right next to the fucking players. Now they could see what's in the guy's like hand, because if you don't know, Hearthstone is like a card game. It's like a card game made by Blizzard.
It's not like
and they would just say, oh, he's got that card, and the other guy would be like, wait, what the fuck?
Oh, he has.
So he's got that card.
Okay.
So I'll plan around.
Yeah, I'll do a different move then.
It's just fucking dumb. It is just fucking dumb. Sort it out.
But we can all agree though that we do
Jamie
enjoy
says, sort it out.
Yeah, sort it out.
We try and make that a meme.
That's it, yeah. Jamie says,
It's our next t-shirt.
sort it out. Merchandise coming. Hey.
Have we got any more topics?
We haven't. We should probably close out.
Why, has this been like an hour as well?
Approaching it.
Oh,
Hey,
okay. Yeah,
Look at it in this
fun
motherfucker.
to edit! Yeah.
Yeah, so we still haven't decided on the Ultimate Gamer games yet.
No.
We're pretty much
What?
Ultimate Gamer.
A tournament. Watch the last podcast.
Well, I would, but someone removed it before I could watch it.
That didn't happen. Internet, it didn't happen.
Just to pretty much include, these two will more than likely be helping us or taking part within the actual tournament. But we are still actually thinking
the back. Jamie!
Because the more people we take on, we then have to rethink the rules. Because then someone goes, "Why don't you change this?"
To be fair, I was included to begin with. It's just Josh never actually physically mentioned me.
Yeah.
We've got some great ideas for the future. Some seriously
we have
good
a lot
stuff.
of good stuff.
But
a lot of fun.
Game wise, Call of Duty 4 shipment. That's where a lot of stuff. Shipment.
You got to enunciate that because that sounds like a swear word.
Shipment.
But yeah, we'll be
That's
keeping
where a lot of things were settled.
We'll try and get that sorted.
Yeah, more than likely we'll just keep mentioning it every podcast. As soon as we'll replace these two again,
and then
we'll put another two in.
Play the game.
And then, I like that. We're easily replaced, don't we, Reece?
Yeah.
Well, you think about the last two video podcasts, it's only been me and Jamie. We've lost Josh and Dan.
Yeah.
So I was going to say we will try and
they were fired.
Yeah, at one point we will try and
They're in my bin.
we will try and fit everyone
I've got
actually in the podcast more than likely, but just the camera we're using doesn't do wide enough screen, so we're actually really squished up together to try and fit in.
I like it.
Yeah, that's why you touched my legs.
We are actually quite close. But no, we will mention the tournament as much as we can until the actual point when the first video is the first video of Ultimate Gamer. So, unless anyone else has got anything else to say?
No, we should probably end it there. Oh, game-related, gamerated.co.uk is probably going to be live within the next 2 weeks. So this is going to be airing. This is going to be no, it will be in one way or another.
Sure.
I will fucking pay someone to do it.
If anyone wants to do our website for us, that is technically an advertisement.
Yeah.
Jamie at Game Related. Hey.
Shut up. Beep. Yeah. So that should be up within the next 2 weeks from Saturday. I'll be trying to get that up as much as possible. I'm working as much as my body would let me on that thing, and I actually want to play games. Like we got Trials Fusion videos coming up.
Yes.
Minecraft.
Well, that actually no, the Trials Fusion video would have been out. So, welcome to the past.
88 miles an hour, you just went on the internet. Just travel back in time, boys and girls.
String theory, motherfucker.
Butterfly effect. What?
Has anyone got anything else planned that they wanna sort out?
I'm a massive Mario Kart fan, so if anyone wants to see Mario Kart videos, multiplayer, we'll try and make it as humorous as possible. Let us know, and we'll see if we can get some Mario Kart stuff done, because it's just badass.
We need to get some Mario Kart.
I've played it, I love it, I want to play more. I just can't wait for May 30th. So.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8.
Yes.
But yeah, we will be pretty much pumping out as much individual and group content as possible. It's just that at the current moment we're kind of squished in a living room trying to get this recorded on a day that we know we're free. While a lot of the content will more than likely be kind of individual or twos, more than likely. Obviously going back to the original Backseat Driver, is it Ninjas in Paris?
You have fucked it up. It's our only gameplay video.
Yes,
exactly. It's Backseat Shooter.
Exactly. I don't even know the video. The name
it was
of our
funny
own
as
video.
fuck. Watch it.
It was. I haven't watched it. Probably you won't watch it anymore.
Oh, you fucking suck.
That's when I screwed it up.
You suck.
So
don't worry, he'll edit it to make it look like you watched it.
It'll be perfect. But apart from that, like, share, subscribe, do all the other internet stuff. Troll. I don't care.
Hamster.